Listen closely, WWE Universe, because what just happened on Monday Night Raw has completely shifted the balance of power. The Vision believed they had eliminated the mastermind behind their empire. They thought they had erased him from the picture, stolen his creation, and left him with nothing but scars. But they made one critical mistake. On the final Raw of 2025, Seth freaking Rollins made his shocking return. And this time he is not back for forgiveness or second chances. He is back for revenge. He is marching straight into enemy territory to confront Paul Heyman and the unstoppable Braun Breaker. And make no mistake about it, Rollins is not walking into this war alone. What unfolds next could permanently reshape Monday Night Raw. If you are ready for every twist, every betrayal, and every explosive moment, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications right now, because the revolution is officially underway. Welcome back, visionaries and believers. Tonight we are breaking down one of the most anticipated and emotionally charged returns of the entire year. For months, Raw has been under the iron grip of one dominant and ruthless faction, the Vision. With the mastermind Paul Heyman pulling the strings and the powerhouse Braun Breaker delivering destruction inside the ring, the group has bulldozed through the competition and tightened its control week after week. But what makes this story even more personal is the fact that the very man who helped build this empire was the same man they betrayed. Seth Rollins was not just another member of the Vision. He was the architect. He was the strategist. He was the foundation. And yet, in one of the most shocking betrayals in recent WWE history, everything came crashing down. Following their dangerous alliance at WrestleMania 41, Rollins and Paul Heyman formed what looked like an unstoppable force. The Vision quickly became the most feared faction on Raw, dictating the pace of the entire brand. But power changes people. And in this case, the student became more ruthless than the teacher. In a brutal and calculated ambush, Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed turned on Rollins without warning. The attack was vicious, surgical, and designed to remove him from the equation permanently. Rollins was written off television and forced into surgery to repair a serious shoulder injury. For months, the Vision celebrated, believing the problem had been permanently solved. They were wrong. Because while Rollins was away, he was not just recovering. He was watching. He was planning. He was waiting. Now the architect has returned, and he is more focused and dangerous than ever before. But the reality of his situation cannot be ignored. The numbers game is firmly in the Vision's favor. Paul Heyman still controls the narrative. Braun Breaker remains a destructive force of nature. Bronson Reed is still lurking as an enforcer. Walking straight into their territory is incredibly risky. If Rollins wants to survive this war, he needs more than courage. He needs a strategy. He needs backup. And most importantly, he needs to prove that the true visionary can never be erased. The moment that shook the WWE Universe came during Paul Heyman's smug year-end address. Standing confidently in the ring with Braun Breaker looming behind him like a human wrecking ball, Heyman boasted about what he called the purification of Monday Night Raw. According to Heyman, the Vision had removed all weaknesses and now stood unchallenged at the top of the mountain. Then everything changed. The arena lights suddenly cut to black. A distorted, slowed-down version of Seth Rollins' theme music echoed through the building, and the crowd absolutely exploded. The energy in the arena instantly shifted from arrogance to pure shock. And then he appeared. Seth Rollins walked onto the stage, but this was not the flashy, flamboyant visionary fans remembered. Gone were the bright colors and wild theatrics. In their place stood a colder, more calculated competitor dressed in tactical black, his eyes locked directly on Paul Heyman with icy intensity. This was not the old Rollins. This was a man on a mission. Rollins marched to the ring with purpose, completely ignoring Braun Breaker's intimidating presence. He stepped between the ropes, grabbed a microphone, and after a long, tense pause, delivered a chilling message. "You took my vision," Rollins said calmly. "You took my faction. You took my championship. And you really thought that was the end of my story." Paul Heyman responded with that familiar smug smile, subtly motioning toward Breaker as if reminding Rollins exactly what he was up against. The tension in the ring was thick enough to cut with a knife, and the WWE Universe could feel that this confrontation was only the beginning. Now the biggest questions are looming over Monday Night Raw. What will be the first move from the Vision in response to Rollins' return? Can Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed maintain their dominance if Rollins finds powerful allies? And perhaps most importantly, who will step forward to stand beside the returning architect in what is quickly becoming an all-out war? One thing is certain. The road to WrestleMania just became far more dangerous. Do not miss what happens next. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and drop your prediction in the comments below. Who should be more worried right now, Paul Heyman or Braun Breaker? The countdown to WrestleMania begins now, and we will be right here with you for every shocking moment that follows.